Hey guys, it's Diana here. So thank you for posting some questions about Shakeology in the group. I hope you have all gone back and made sure that you've watched the videos that we posted, read up on the nutrition in the brochure that was posted. I've also posted a couple links to the chocolate and the chocolate vegan nutritional stats, just so you can see all that good stuff, the information there. Okay. As I wait for people to hop on, I'm going to share a little bit about my own story with Shakeology. So, let's see. I want to say back in about 2014, I bought my first challenge pack ever. And it was 21 Day Fix, and it was Shakeology. And I just loved Shakeology. Like, loved it. Like, I thought it tasted amazing. I really thought like it gave me a good boost of energy. But like most people, I saw the price tag and I just couldn't justify spending that much money. I could justify spending money on all sorts of things, but for some reason that wasn't one of the things that I was willing to spend money on. So I drank it for my month, I canceled my next shipment and never really did it again. So then I was always wishing I was on it, but I just never got back into it. So about a year later, when I was asked to be a coach for Beachbody, it took me some time to think about it, but then I ended up going for it because I knew I was going to get a discount on Shakeology. I already had a belief in Shakeology in the program, so I jumped on board with that. And then now I get the discount on Shakeology, and now I help other people connect with it too. So since end of September 2015, I've had a shake every day. So now it's April 2017. We're going on like 19 months now that I've had a Shakeology every day, and it's just been, I don't want to be without it, so I'm not going to be without it. And if that just means getting a discount, then I don't know why anybody wouldn't sign up just to get that discount. So, okay, so that's my little story. Oh, and I feel like it gives me a lot of energy, and my complexion is really clear, and when I look at pictures of myself now versus a few years ago, I just can see my complexion is brighter, I have good digestion, gives me a little bit of energy in the morning. So it's awesome. Okay, so let's get to some questions here. I'm going to swipe over here so I can see the comments. Let's see, video only, sorry. Okay, all right, so if you ask a question under here, I should be able to see it and answer it. But I'm going to go to the questions that are in the group first. Okay, Sierra asks, is it a weight loss drink or is it a drink that's just good for your body to have? That is a great question. Okay, it is not just a weight loss drink. It does support a weight loss journey, but I know people who drink Shakeology who are not trying to lose weight, and it just fills in all those nutritional gaps. So it is something good that fill in nutritional gaps in your system, in your body, because honestly, you can eat all the spinach and kale and carrots in the world, and you're still not going to get everything you're going to get in Shakeology. It's just made from 70 different nutrients. Actually, they just announced they were adding 2 more to it. So 72 different nutrients from all over the world. They source this stuff everywhere. Not a single one of these things is made in a factory, in a chemical setting. It's all real ingredients. So that's something that sets it apart too. So good question. It's not just a weight loss shake. Okay, let's see. Vicky says the video isn't working. Oh, sorry that's not working for you, Vicky. Is anyone else having that problem? Well, let me know. And Vicky, I can share this with you. I'll save the video and send it to you directly too. Okay. Kelsey in the live chat is asking, do you guys help with figuring out how to eat better and what to make and buy? Does Shakeology give you energy? We absolutely do. Lots of us have different meal planning resources we can give to you, sample meal plans that we've used ourselves, and we are all really knowledgeable about how to use that portion fix container system that you can get. That's like the little blue, red, green, yellow, orange containers, and that is super helpful with meal planning. And yes, Shakeology definitely gives you energy, and not like a crazy, like jittery energy, because it has less caffeine than a cup of coffee does. But because energy is more than just caffeine. It is just the different nutrients that your body needs that it just quickly absorbs, gives you that natural energy too. Like I've noticed on days where I don't have it for breakfast, because 99.9% of the time I drink it for breakfast, it gives me a little bit of energy boost. So I definitely notice if I don't have it for breakfast that I'm a little bit draggy. Okay. All right, Kelsey, thank you for letting me know that that was working for you. Okay, let me flip over to here, and then I'll get to Heather's question I just saw pop up. Okay. Let's see. Actually, we'll go to Heather since you're on live with us, Heather. Okay. What do you use to mix with the shakes? Okay, good question. There are lots of different things you can mix in. So my go-to is unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and mix that in a little bit of water. I use about 10 ounces of liquid in my shakes. The range is like use 10 to 12 ounces of liquid depending on how thin or thick you'd like your shakes to be. Other awesome things to add in is cold coffee, orange juice, even regular milk. Again, if you were going to use milk, I would use like a blend of like half milk, half water. Trying to think if anybody else has any things. Oh, coconut milk is a good one. So I hope that answers your question. Oh, let's see. What to use to mix with the shake? Okay, so that's the liquid part. So other things that we add to shakes all the time is frozen fruit. I put spinach in my shakes like all the time to get extra greens. I also like to put in hemp seeds, PB2 powder, different extracts, vanilla extract, caramel extract, sea salt. Like I'll make a salted caramel shake. Like I just had that this morning. I had vegan chocolate Shakeology, some caramel extract, a little bit of salt. I always put spinach, and I always put, most of the time I have half a frozen banana in there too, and some hemp seeds. It was really good. Okay. All right. So that was the live questions so far. So just so you know, there will be a recording of this that'll come and be posted into the group, so you can always watch this after the fact to catch up on what you missed. Okay. How many of you, and Becky asked, how many of you coaches use Shakeology as a meal replacement? I would say all of us, all of the coaches that I know, all drink Shakeology. And I use it as a meal replacement, and so do most people most of the time, but it can also be a snack. Like if I don't, like let's say I'm traveling for work and I have a Shakeology packet and my shaker cup and some water, I don't really consider that like a full meal, like because it's about 160-ish calories if it's just water and Shakeology. So I will shake that up in my cup and have that as a snack, like a mid-morning snack or an afternoon snack, or even an evening snack. But I would say most of us use it as a meal replacement most of the time, and that's when you add things like frozen fruit and spinach and almond milk and something to boost up the calories, because 160 calories on its own doesn't really make for a good meal in my opinion, like as far as like calorie content. Like that's like a snack content kind of calorie. All right, let's see. All right, so make sure if you're just joining us, I see Amber's just joined us. Hello. All right, if you have any questions, put them underneath the chat here if you haven't already put them in the group, because you want to be part of that drawing. I gotta add a couple names. Let's see, I've got Kelsey and Amber, or Kelsey and Heather had asked me questions here. All right. Okay. All right, let's go back to the group. Vicky asks, how many of the Shakeologies do you do? Okay, great question, Vicky. Okay, so it's recommended that you do one shake a day, and that's the gold standard, because it is an investment to have Shakeology. So having it more than once a day not only would just get kind of pricey, but it's also really, you don't want to lean on only shakes to fill in your nutritional gaps. You want to make sure you have real like food that you pick up at the grocery store in the produce section, and like lean meats, grass-fed meats, lean proteins, pork, all that good stuff. And obviously if you're not a vegan, you have that route. Anyway, I'm not a vegan expert. So you want to eat real foods, because you're going to get a lot of value from that too. So Beachbody does not want you to just kick back and drink 3 Shakeologies as your square meals for the day, because that's not what it's intended to do. It is intended to fill in nutritional gaps, so having the one a day covers that base. Now, that's not to say I've never had 2 Shakeologies in a day. Like, let's say I have 0 food in my house and I need a shake for it to be my meal. I will make a second shake, but that's not very often that happens. If any other coaches have any other experiences they want to share with that too, they can. Okay, I only have one more question in the group, that I'll go over. So make sure you ask your questions below if your question didn't get answered. Okay, Marissa asks, how much is it? Okay. Marissa, and everybody else. So that's a great question because I'll start with the baseline answer. Shakeology for a regular customer is $130 a month plus $2 for shipping if you get it on Home Direct. Now, let me just say Home Direct means that every month you'll get a new shipment unless you choose to delay it. Beachbody sends you an email a week before your next Shakeology is due to ship, so you have your options. So you're not locked into, it's not like, surprise, there's a box on your door. So as long as you check your email, you will never be surprised by that. Okay, so $130 plus $2 shipping. That's for the regular price. And this is going to be touched on tomorrow when Cozy and another coach or two hop in here to take over tomorrow's group. But there's something called a challenge pack, which means you get to bundle a workout, or in this case, what we're going to talk about tomorrow, the Beachbody On Demand All Access. You get access to every single Beachbody workout program under the sun for 12 months with Shakeology and with the portion fixed control containers that we touched on earlier that is really good for meal planning. You get all of that for $160, and then the next month you'll get a discount. There's a couple different ways to get discounts. One is through just having that Beachbody On Demand, the streaming service. You get a 10% discount, or if you join up as a coach, you get a 25% discount. And then if you get that package the first month, then you're getting a huge discount on, well, basically you're paying $130 for Shakeology and then getting like every single 600 plus exercise programs under the sun for an entire year, and the portion control containers, and you get that discount next month. So really, it's easy to make it affordable, and the coach who brought you in here would be happy to get you started with that. But please stay tuned for tomorrow with the Beachbody On Demand information, because it's going to blow your mind. Okay. All right. Is there any other questions anybody has? Okay. Everybody who's asked me a question, and I didn't see any questions like really throughout the day in the group, so I've put in all the names who's asked me questions about Shakeology this evening, and I'm going to click this button and we'll see who the winner is. All right, Becky Kington, you are the winner of today's Shakeology prize. You're going to get a shaker cup, and you're going to get either a chocolate or a cafe latte flavor Shakeology packet. So Becky, if you just send me a private message, or tell your coach to send me a private message with your address, and I will get that shipped out to you this week. All right, thanks guys. And if you continue to have any other questions after watching this, please enter them below and we will answer them. And the video, you can share this video with a friend, tag your friends in it, and we just want to get this good information out there. So thanks guys. Good night.